What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5, and in today's video I want to play with some of the Horizon Backstage pass cards because it's just something that I never really visit in this game, or I never really try. I also just realized my voice is pretty much back to normal. I'd say about 99.9%, right? Still a tiny bit nasally, but I'm back to normal. I can speak normally, right? It's good. It's good to be back, finally. Back to being healthy again, I guess, hopefully. We'll see. Throat is still a little bit itchy, like just a tiny bit scratchy, so like you just get like a little bit of like a hint of like you know what I mean, every now and then, but it's not like that serious. It's not like I don't have a sore throat or anything like that. Like I don't cough all the time. It's good to be back. It's been almost 2 weeks though, which is very weird because I've never, like, it's so long ago that I've actually managed to be sick for this long. Even the last time that I had COVID for like a week, if barely even that, and I was just fine after it. So I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, enough yapping about me. Let's yap about this game. So Horizon Backstage Pass is one of the features in this game that of course they've brought out after they stopped adding brand new cars into the game. So now you can vote and get some cars that you've basically missed out on the previous festival playlists. And also they continue to add festival playlist cars that we've had before, like stuff like the 911 Rally / 911 Dakar, right? You know, stuff like this they continue to add into the game. I have a lot of backstage passes which I just don't use, and I thought in today's video we could try and maybe pick a random car and mess around with it, do a little build on it. I'm gonna do a little drift build on it. That's what I'm gonna do. So is the backstage voting. I haven't actually picked what the next one's gonna be. Let's pick a couple of Ferraris. It doesn't really make too much of a difference to me because I already have all these cars, so it doesn't matter. So as you can see, there's, if I spam across everything, you can see that there's a lot of cars. I think, if I counted them all correctly, I think there are 112 cars on this list. So 112 backstage cars. As you can see, also at the top of the screen, I have 19 passes. Never used. I think I've used them maybe like once before, or twice even, and that's kind of about it. And in today's video, what I want to do is I want to try and get myself a little RNG, a little random number generator. And I'm just going to go on my phone and do it, to be honest with you. Pick a number between 1, I guess, right? Which, well, 0, I should say, right? Because it should be between, so 0 shouldn't really count. So it'll be between 0 and 112. And we'll see what it picks. And I'll try and scroll over to it. Or I could pick a date. Should I try to pick a date, and whichever one's the closest? No, I can't pick a date, because basically all of these were added at a very specific date, right? Obviously it makes sense that they've done this the way this is done at the top of the screen. You can see it by the months and the year. Oh my god, should I pick a random? Oh, actually that could be a little bit better. The only problem is though that it'll be like a heads and tails. Pick a random date between, actually let's do that. Pick a random date. Okay. I got it. The date should fall between, what do we have here? The 10th. So let's do the 9th, right? That will make sense because it'll be the 9th of October 2024. So has this been like now a year now? It's been a year since we've been getting these backstage pass cars. That's crazy. That's I just realized that it's been a year. So basically this is today's date, the 17th of October. That's mad. So it's been a year now since we've done all these, and now of course obviously today's date, or I guess the 16th, which was yesterday. So and then we pick 17th of October 2025, right? Pick a total of 5 random days. No, we pick a total of 1 day. Click go. Boom. Here is your calendar date. It's the 4th of February 2025. So let's go back all the way to February, and then I need to do like a 50-50, right? Or I build both of those cars. Actually, let's build both of those cars. So whichever was the closest to it. So the 4th, the closest one is the 2nd. Oh no, that's January. I'm an idiot. The 6th. The 6th is the closest. A Mustang Dark Horse. Oh wait, whoa. We got some good cars here. It's got a Dark Horse and a Continental. Interesting. The Dark Horse we know is a stupidly fast car. Even as a drag car, this is really, really fast. What did I do a build on before with the Dark Horse? It must have been, did I do it as a drift build? I know the Lincoln Continental I mean, to be honest with you, we just build both of these into wherever random things we want to build them for, right? I think I've done builds in the past on the Dark Horse as well, both as a drag build. I mean, we can have a look, because I have both of those. So Ford Mustang, Dark Horse. Yeah, it was for drifting that I've done the last one, so I'm not going to be building it for drifting again this time. We could do a little bit of drag racing with it, because apparently this is one of the fastest, or very, very fast drag racing car in this game whenever they added it in. So I may give that a little shot. We'll see what sort of tunes people have made for this thing. I can just search up a tune and do that, or I could build my own tune, which is going to take a little bit longer to do, but I don't know, it could be a little bit more interesting. But I've done builds on these cars in the past, of course, so revisiting and doing the exact same builds as before is a bit and I don't really want to do it again, but I want to try and maybe see what people have created. So I don't have any tunes at all for this. Your street racing, Dark Horse, rear wheel drive drag. Cool. We could try some of these people's tunes, to be honest with you. I feel like that could be something interesting that we can drag W. Drag for top speed, fastest and drag, wheelie. Ooh, we could do a little bit of wheelie. We can have a little drag strip, greatest of all time. Do we trust this guy? It's all-wheel drive, 1,876 horsepower, 1,875 newton meters of torque. I mean, it's 1-to-1 torque to horsepower ratio. That graph, I bet, looks ridiculous. Wait, can I can't see it, can I? I can't see it here. But the graph probably looks insane on that. Yeah, weight looks ridiculous as well. 1,400 kilos. It could be a little bit lighter, I guess. That would be kind of better, but should I try just give it a shot and see? Since I haven't had one of these for drag racing, and I've never tried it before, I guess it'd be a good idea to give it a shot, right? Because my initial tune, obviously, for this car was for drifting. And as you've seen in my garage, like, the car has snow tires on it, basically. So it's definitely for drifting. So I want to maybe see what these cars are good for. Like this one, for example, being a good drag racing car. Which I have seen videos of it being, like, stupidly fast. Wee. Okay. Interesting. I mean, there's no point racing this guy because he's gonna, like, lose. The thing is, though, I need to probably manual clutch, right, is going to be the best way to do this if I want to do this properly. Traction control, definitely not. Assisted steering, maybe. Forgot how you do the old school launch control. It's pretty fast. This tune's not really that amazing. It's got a 6-speed in it, which we all know. We don't know how that works. I mean, if I go and I try and do the actual... Wait, what am I doing? If I'm gonna go and try and do the Rivals event, should we just try and showcase how iffy or how not great this guy's tune is? I know he's like the greatest of all time, but I mean, come on now. We all know what the kings are for this drag strip. Done many videos in the past on them. I remember because at one point, I think when I made the fastest drag cars video, I think some people were saying that why isn't this guy on that list? Because it's not as fast. That's why. That's why the Dark Horse is not on that list. Because I don't think this car is as fast as some of those cars. I really like the color on this thing though. It's very cool. Yeah. I have a car that's basically just taken off. Man, this dude sucks ass. Bro, he didn't even like... If it's supposed to be for the drag strip, right? If this is what this car is supposed to be built for the festival drag strip. And he didn't even tune the actual gear ratios correctly, so it ends... Like, it's in peak power when it's about to finish. Like, I'm changing gear before I go to the finish line. It's stupid. Tune sucks. The tune sucks. I can definitely see this thing being like fast, but it's not as fast as people make it out to be. Nice. That's nice. Alright. I'm kind of a little bit tempted to do my own tune on this thing, but at the same time, I just don't really want to, because I know what it is, right? I know what I can do to this car to make it a lot faster than what it is now. Just give me a sec. I don't like trying other people's tunes and being let down by them, so I want to try and build my own. I have to do it, right? Alright, same power to weight, same everything. I just adjusted my gear ratios differently, and of course tire pressures and suspension and all that. Let's see. A little bit too much slip though, I think. My fourth isn't long enough. So we need to stretch that out slightly. I'm getting like the same time over and over again. It all depends on like how well I launch this thing. But I'm getting like, I'm just looking at the difference in time, so I'm like 1.5 seconds slower than the Pro Stock overall. And it's like very iffy. Like sometimes I'm a little bit quicker, sometimes I'm like a tiny bit slower. Like it's just all the way I launch it and the way I change gears, to be honest, is just very similar. There you go, 1.4. What was the guy's tune? I'm gonna swap over to his tune because I can't remember what his I forgot, I didn't need to back out all the way. I want to try out his tune. I want to see if his one is faster than mine. Just from a little random garbage that I put on, like just randomly slapped on together. I want to see if his is faster. But is it a 6-speed? His is like 2 kilos heavier. He changed the wheels to these wheels, but they're heavier than the standard wheels. Okay, let's see. No cheating or anything. I'm gonna go as fast as I possibly can. What the fuck? That launch was... It caught me off guard for a second. Is his tune faster than mine? Ooh. They're very similar. They're very similar. Oh, they're very, very similar. I get like a slightly better launch, and I think they're very, very similar. It's just mine is just so much easier to control. There has to be a way, right, to launch this thing. His is very bouncy at the start. Like it just, I don't know. I like the way his launches, kind of, right? If I can hit it correctly. His is slower. But I don't like the way it's a 6-speed. It just makes no sense for it to have so many gears when you're drag racing. Especially when it has so much torque and so much power. You don't need it to do that. There we go. I let it ride in the gear a little bit more than first. Just kind of go with the slip a tiny bit. See if that fixes it. Maybe it's faster. I dislike it. No, I'm not going to dislike it. I'm not that mean. I'll give him the extra kudos. Yeah, his is slower. Haha. Let's swap over to the Lincoln. I want to mess around with that thing. What did I do the last time with the Lincoln, though? Let's have a quick little looky-loo here. Lincoln. I'm blind. There it is. Ooh. Ooh, I slammed it. That's what I did with my old Lincoln. I basically put on the off-road tires and I tried to slam it and see how low I could go. That's very sick. Right, let's do something else with this one. Let's try slide it or something. Let's see what it's like. This isn't the... Oh yeah, this is the one. This has the suicide doors as well, so the back doors open the other way. I am a tiny bit tempted to keep this thing like very like jelly build type. As in, like, don't really do much to the suspension. Like, keep it as soft as possible. I'm gonna add maybe, like, the drift suspensions just so we can have the extra steering angle. But just keep it as loosey goosey as possible, you know what I mean? I'm kind of tempted to do it just for a laugh. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. It's on 225s. I'm tempted to also keep this thing nice and underpowered as well. kind of as close to stock as I possibly can, except for like obviously just maybe adding a little bit more power because it's actually very struggly. It's a struggle bus. Let's just put it that way. Supercharger. Let's put a supercharger. No, why not? Doesn't really do much there. Brakes. Don't really care for the brakes. I'm not gonna be slowing down. Oh, good. We're gonna be speeding up. So let's do that. Get rid of some weight. I'm gonna do like the minimum possible thing to this car to be able to get it to go sideways. I can already tell this thing is gonna be an absolute joke to drive. Just get out of launch control. Oh, it's so soft. Yes. It's exactly what I wanted from this thing. It is exactly what I wanted from this car. Super, super soft suspension. It is exactly what I wanted from it. Alright, we're going down a mountain with this, boys. It's gonna be such low, like... It's gonna be such low effort. I'm even keeping manual clutch on. I feel like this is gonna definitely need a few clutch kicks here and there. I didn't give it a lot of power, did I? Like, it just kind of... I supercharged it and I kind of just let it do its own thing. Oh, the suspension's so soft. It's so dumb. You can go if you're smooth, or like you can keep it nice and stable as well if you're smooth enough with it. But I do like to play around with the suspension. Just seeing it like flop about is just funnier to me than me trying to be as smooth as I possibly can with it. It's gonna slide because it's Forza, and you know, you pretty much slide at anything you want in Forza. That looks so funny. Let's do one of these as well, just for a laugh. See, guys, I can have fun in this game. I just don't feel it like doing it all the time. I did say in one of my previous videos that I just sometimes I feel so like demotivated or like bored booting up the game, and I see the loading screen to this game and I'm like, oh my god, can we just get like a new game already? Like, there's so many days where I'm like that. The other day was like that, but sometimes you can hop on this game. You still can have a little bit of fun with it. You don't have to be serious with playing this game. You don't have to experience something brand new every single time. Thing is though, this is technically brand new to me, right? Because I've never done it. My game's crashed. So it's okay. That's fine then, right? That's fine. It's been a while since this game's crashed on me. But yeah, that's fine. No, I don't want to play anyway. That's a-okay for me. I'm gonna leave it alone, to be honest. I've been recording for half an hour. Genuinely, it's fun. But again, I've already done builds on these cars before. Even though this game just doesn't want me to play it, I guess. As soon as I start saying something nice about it, it crashes and it goes away. Like, what are the chances of that happening? Honestly. Thank you for watching, everybody. It was fun just to come around and mess around with some of these cars. I kind of want to maybe do this again. I don't know if you guys want to see a video like this again, but yeah, well, welcome to Forza, I guess, where it just shits itself whenever it feels like it. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.